Well, do fans even want Finn Jones back as Iron Fist? He certainly wants to return. Recently, he spoke out at a convention down in Mexico and made it absolutely clear he just wants a chance. So do we give it to him? Let's take a couple minutes to check out the clip, talk about what Finn Jones had to say, and the possibilities of him returning as Iron Fist. Well, there's a big question to be posed. If Finn Jones had better material to work with and better choreography, would he make a great Iron Fist? The actor has done pretty well in some roles, but his appearance in the Netflix series has always left fans a bit disappointed. And with all these Netflix characters returning, is it time for him to come back? Well, recently he was at an anime festival down in Mexico, and he was one of the special guests in attendance and took some time to speak to fans in the crowd. Now, despite it being many years since he played the character, it's very clear to me from the upcoming clip he is ready to return as Danny Rand, and it might just happen. So let's take a second to check out the clip.
Willingness for the fans to see that happen. There's a lot of willingness for the fans to see that not happen as well. Like, I'm very aware of the critiques of the character and my role in it. But my response to that is like, give me a fucking chance, man. Like, I'm here and I'm ready, and I want to prove people wrong. And so, I would love to see that happen.
Now, I have to say, this shouldn't come as a surprise, because it has echoed some of his sentiments in the past. He made it super clear he would love to return for something like a Heroes for Hire series, and once again work with Luke Cage actor Mike Coulter. Last year, he spoke to how much he loved the chemistry between him and Mike, and honestly, the best appearance of the character ever was in the second season of Luke Cage. Now, when the Iron Fist series dropped, well, there was a ton of issues, and at the time, the main complaints were really centered around the poor choreography and how the show portrayed Danny Rand. Honestly, the character was pretty unengaging, and his emotional outbursts that happened throughout the series and the kind of lack of composure were definitely at odds with a disciplined martial artist. This combined with the fight choreography, which was often somewhere between weak and terrible, well, the character never landed with fans. Now, in recent years though, public sentiment has started to turn a little more in the favor of Finn Jones. And at this point, fans are kind of pointing fingers elsewhere instead of towards the actor. Most prominently, that would be Scott Buck. He served as showrunner for the Netflix series, but if you know the name, you know he also developed The Inhumans, which might be one of the worst Marvel projects of all time. Since then, many MCU fans have taken to social media and basically claimed that Finn's didn't have good material to work with. And should he return to the MCU, well, it's all going to be based on what they give him to work with and the professionals he teams up with. Now, I'm going to be quite honest with you guys, I really wouldn't mind him returning as Danny Rand, and I think having all those Netflix characters come back and not be recast is exactly what Marvel's planning. To replace the character or even swap out the role with the current version of Iron Fist, Lee Lu, I think won't really fit with the plan Marvel has going on. Although to be fair, there are rumors that character could appear in Agents of Atlas. For me, I'm all about Finn Jones returning, but there needs to be some standards here that need to be met. After we saw what Marvel Studios could do with Shang-Chi, quite honestly, the Iron Fist character needs to give the same vibe. When Simu Liu's fight scenes happened, it really appeared he could fight. He moved like a martial artist, and he felt like a martial artist. And that's something that was distinctly missing from that Iron Fist series. It often felt like he was kind of going through the motions, and he didn't really move like a guy that had studied martial arts for 20 years. Now, he's had a ton of time between then and now to kind of bring these skills up to par. And I think the consistency factor for Marvel Studios makes his return worth it, assuming he can fulfill the role and Marvel can manifest it on screen and make it work for fans. I also think the fantastical elements of the character have to be there. This is something that was definitely missing from that Netflix series due to budget concerns and made the show feel a lot less. Overall, I'm totally okay with Finn getting another chance. I understand his passion for the character. Danny Rand is one of the coolest characters in Marvel Comics, and the fact that he played the character in an era that was home run after home run and his show missed, well, if that was me, I would definitely want another shot to prove people wrong and make the fans happy. Obviously, we're going to follow Iron Fist pretty closely over the next couple of months, but until we know more, I really want to know what you guys think. Do you feel like Finn Jones deserves another chance? And if Marvel Studios gives it to him, what do you think the obligations to the actor are? I'm really curious on what you guys think about this, so sound off in the comments below. Now before you take off though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily videos and we want to be your place for all the Marvel and DC news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you're really in the know.